Hi, and welcome to this evening yoga class designed to help you relax and prepare for a restful night's sleep. My name is Cassie. I'm a yoga teacher and pre and postnatal exercise specialist. And tonight's class will guide you through some stretches that are safe for pregnancy and early postpartum to just help you release anxiety, unwind, and find more comfortable sleeping positions throughout the night. We will be using either 1 to 2 bed pillows, so just grab a couple of those, and then also a blanket of sorts. So I have a yoga blanket here, but you can certainly use like a throw blanket just to make yourself more comfortable. And if you enjoyed tonight's practice, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I release a new video here every single Monday. When you're ready to get started, dim your screen, put on some comfy clothes, and come to join me on your yoga mat. We'll begin tonight by coming into a supported back bend. Take 1 or 2 of your pillows and stack them on top. You'll just see what feels more comfortable when you come down. If you are pregnant, the higher up will usually feel a little bit better. And then you can take your blanket and bring it towards the top to use it as a pillow. Gently come toward your side and then roll onto your back. Adjust your body so that your head is on the blanket and your back feels comfortable. You may want to take the blanket for your head and kind of squish it in to support the sides of your neck, molding it. And then you can keep your knees bent or let your legs extend forward. Arms can come out to the sides, palms face up. And begin to notice your body. Notice how it takes a moment to drop into your props. To know that it is safe and that it has nothing else to do but to be here and let go. We often carry either conscious or unconscious tension and stress throughout our bodies, and it's not until we come into stillness or take a pose like this that we can feel those places where we're holding on. And so begin to scan your body. Allow your shoulders and your arms to let go. And get heavy through the back body, heavy through the hips, the legs. Soften the belly. And soften and relax all the muscles in your face and your neck. And as your body physically drops and relaxes, notice what else you feel. Any emotions, anything that has been present in your day, acknowledge it. Acknowledge the effect that it has on you here. And then you can repeat to yourself, I release any worries for my day and allow myself to rest. And with that, begin to take slower breaths. Inhale rises through the belly, the chest, down through the hips and the pelvis. And exhale even slower, removing another layer as you sink heavy. Take a few more breaths like that. Slow inhale. And slower exhale, dropping heavier. those slow breaths. Begin to reach your arms behind your head. You're welcome to interlace your fingers, spin your palms to the back of your space. And then bend your knees, gently rolling off to one side, coming through fetal position. Use your arms to lift you up. From here, come to your hands and your knees. You can place your props, except for one pillow, off to the side. Other pillow can come in front of your chest. And make your way to hands and knees, finding some cat and cows. Begin by lifting your hips, opening up your heart. Lift your chin. As you exhale, round through the back, curl tailbone under, articulate the spine and drop your head. And flow in a rhythm, a pace that feels nourishing. Your body is taking over. You can add in hip circles, moving into the side body. Take them in both directions. And then tuck your toes under, walk your hands back by your knees, gently opening up through the bottoms of your feet. Your hands can remain on the mat or you can take them to your knees. Just a few breaths here. Shoulders lift up to your ears and back. The neck circle can feel nice, half or full. Our feet do a lot in our day. And a gentle stretch at the end of the night like this can cause a chain effect up the rest of the body, letting everything else release. And then release those toes, tap them out, circle your ankles. And if it feels comfortable, tops of your feet down, sit on your heels again. And take an ankle stretch by bringing your hands behind you. Good. Draw the shoulders back, and then you can option to lift your knees up as long as that feels good for your knees and your ankles. Bring your knees back down, stay here for another breath, or if you can easily is the key word, lower back towards your elbows, scoop your pubic bone under, getting a nice opening through the quads here. You can be on elbows or on hands, and then come back up. And extend your right leg behind you, toes on the ground, push back through that heel. And then switch, extend your left leg back, press through the left heel. And do that again to each side, or you can tuck the toes, lift your hips for a brief downward facing dog. I always love a down dog at the end of the day. Drop your head heavy, spread your fingers wide. You can pedal out the legs, bend one knee and the other knee. And lower your knees back to your mat. Child's pose, big toes touch, knees open wide. Blanket one or two slide either under your belly or if you're pregnant, under your chest. And then rest one cheek down. Drop your hips heavy, bringing a softness behind the knees. And know that if this is not comfortable, don't stay in it. This is all about finding poses that invite ease in your body. Allow the elbows to move away from your pillow, opening up that upper back. And once again, connecting with your breath. Breathe in, sending that breath down into the hips, into the pelvic bowl. And exhale, chest and hips heavier. And take one last scan through your body, noticing where you can release 10% more. And walk your hands towards your knees. Use your arms to lift your chest up slowly, no rush. And find a seat. I'm going to open in towards a straddle. You can change directions if you feel like it. We'll begin by taking the right leg out to the side. Bring a pillow underneath your left knee. And then you can take your other blanket either on your leg or in front of your leg, just playing around. Again, there's no exact way to do this. It's all about what feels comfortable for you. And then you're going to bring the right arm down, reach your left arm up and over, side body stretch. Hand can also support the head here. And breathe into that left rib cage. Invite the left leg and hip to relax and soften. And then turn towards your leg. If you prefer to stay in the side stretch, you can. I would just recommend dropping that arm. Otherwise, turn towards your leg. Your head may be able to touch the pillow. You may be able to go all the way down, or you might be right up here. It doesn't matter where you're at. It's about opening up through the left side of your lower back. Weight is roughly equal between your two sitting bones, your hips. And it might feel more comfortable to sway a little bit. Sometimes a gentle movement can encourage our mind and thoughts to slow down and bring more ease into our bodies. And again, it's not about how far you go or putting in any muscular effort. Instead, it's about finding a shape where you can drop, breathe a little slower. You can discover where you're holding, maybe in your shoulders. Walk yourself up once again, nice and slow. Pause when you get to the top. And then before we do the other side, we're going to go through center. Extend your left leg and take one or both pillows in front of your chest. And then you can fold onto them. Or again, it might just look like bringing your elbows down. Don't worry about it. When our bodies find stillness, we're able to notice the busyness of our minds more.
When your mind begins to race, see if you can catch those thoughts. The moment your mind goes off, the moment you realize it's gone off somewhere, you catch it and you watch your thought like a cloud going by, and then return to your body and breath. Not worrying or becoming frustrated by it. Simply practicing that return over and over again. Letting your thoughts be what they will. And then instead entering into that state of observer, being the witness of your thoughts rather than allowing them to have an emotional charge. Because you know they will pass. And begin to lift yourself up on this side. Take a moment as your head comes up. And then we'll move to the other side, bending your right knee. Take a blanket under the right knee. And left blanket can be somewhere on your left leg. And start with that side stretch. Stay heavy through the hips. Reach your right arm up and side bend over. Careful that you're not kind of sticking out your ribs or really trying to reach for something. And it's just feeling into that side body with a gentleness, a sense of appreciating your body. Hand can come behind the head to help you open and relax your neck. And then staying here. You can drop that arm if you're staying here so it's not working so hard. Or turn to face your left leg. Breathe into the right side of your low back. If anything becomes too intense, lift out of it. Explore different spaces of your body. What your tongue is doing. Your jaw relaxed. Your shoulders relaxed. And then lift yourself back up again. From here, bring the soles of your feet together. And taking a butterfly stretch. Let's bring blankets under the knees. So bring one blanket under each knee. Good, really squish them in so your hips and legs feel like they're having a little hug. And then drape the chest over, drop the head. You can imagine as your head drops that you're taking like your comfiest hoodie and bringing it over your head, providing you with that sense of warmth, that sense of cozy, and coming into yourself. You can stay still, or it might feel nicer to rock your body side to side. Awareness of the soles of your feet pressing together, as though your right foot becomes your left foot and your left foot becomes your right foot. The bottoms of your feet soften. And lifting up again. We'll come onto our backs in a supported bridge. So to get here, you're going to roll onto your side. It's just a lot better for pregnancy. You're not going straight back. And then lay onto your back for a moment. Bend your knees. And then lift your hips up, taking either one or two pillows underneath your sacrum, underneath your pelvis. Make sure that both hips are on the blanket and it's not under your low back, so the pelvis is heavy. See how this feels. Again, if you're pregnant and this doesn't feel good for you, try either adding in a second blanket or just skip this pose. And bring your hands to your lower belly. A few breaths, allowing that belly to rise and fall into your hands. Maybe it feels nice to rub your belly. Whether conscious or not, we can hold some tension in our abdominals, tension in our core. And right now, it's about inviting the space to soften, to find ease, and the tenderness. Remain here, or gentle hip flexor opening by extending your left leg forward. Flex through your left foot and then circle out that left ankle a few times each way. Flex your foot toes towards the ceiling. Stay here, or if you want to take the stretch a little deeper, you can bring that right knee in towards your chest or towards your right armpit. Just leaving space for baby. Stay here or extend your right leg up to the ceiling, and grabbing wherever you can behind the leg. If you're, again, like trying to make something happen, don't do that. Bend the knee. Don't try to make anything happen. And in fact, remember that even if you wake up in the night, even if you can't sleep, just resting is enough. Just closing your eyes, letting your body drop. That's enough. And switch legs by bending your right knee, bringing it to the floor first, then your left foot to the floor. And balancing out through the hips, soften the belly. And switch right leg forward. Left knee can come into the chest. Our sides are likely going to feel different. Give this side what it needs. If you want to extend that left leg up, you can interlace your hands behind the leg. Whatever calls you. Those ankles. In fact, yeah, definitely circle the ankles. Circle. Right ankle, left ankle. But not your jaw. And bend your left knee. Bring your left foot to the mat. And then extend both legs or bend both knees. Arms might want to bring them above your head, although that anytime your arms are above your head is a little more active, so it might feel better to the sides. No right answer. What calls you here? Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. And inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an easy breath in. Easy breath out. Breath returns to its natural rhythm. And slowly bend the knees. Lift your legs up to the ceiling. Envision like a waterfall. All the blood, the lymph fluid, just moving down through the legs, through the hips and pelvis, recirculating back towards the heart. And tell yourself, I am ready for sleep. I am ready for sleep. Slowly begin to bend the legs as slow as you ever have. Bend the knees, letting the legs fall, the feet drop. Slow as you can. Bring one foot at a time down to the floor. And lift your hips up. Remove your pillows, lower down and roll onto your side in fetal position. And rest your head on your arm. And bring your other hand either around your belly, maybe where your baby used to be or where they are currently. And then thank yourself for taking this time. And know that you're ready for bed. You're ready for this night, however it goes. That's okay. Let it be. And then press yourself up to sit. Bring your hands to your heart center. A moment of gratitude here. Again, if you want to thank yourself for practice or gratitude for anything or anyone, turning what we have into enough. One of my favorite things to do at the end of the night is just picture my daughter, picture something or someone that brings you joy, and keep that feeling with you as you go to rest. From my heart to yours, namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this evening yoga practice designed to help you fall asleep or sleep a little deeper. I hope it felt good. If it did, please share with someone else that could benefit and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more videos like this.